Telatalk season 6, episode 10, the
Yep.
finale.
Turn the six upside down.
So what's this?
It's a now.
What's this in Seinfeld terms?
Bro, I wasn't ready.
Nigga, you supposed to be ready. Don't who started that.
Bro,
Give him a second.
people
while
got
he
their
fiercely
Googles up right
types.
now. It's the race. Oh, it's when
When
he
Jerry
has to
cheated,
run.
when
they
Jerry
cheated
cheated in high
race.
school, and then they race again, and then they the car backfires again. I just ruined the whole episode for somebody. Yeah, niggas in my basketball fantasy group chat be killing.
Would
these
you ask
basketball
for a
players.
redo
What?
if you were the kid who's not Jerry?
Why?
Because you lost because he got a head start again.
I mean, but the
You
thing,
spend your whole life
Yeah.
wondering, thinking,
Nigga,
conjuring.
first
that,
of all,
somebody
if you're
must-
spending your whole life on that shit, yeah,
It was a different time, bro. It was the 90s. Niggas had less to do.
I mean, in the 90s, where niggas always be like, "You want to race?"
Facts, bro. Yo, let's race to the bus stop. You want to race to the...
Niggas nasty racing to the bus stop,
You want to race to the cafeteria?
to the cafeteria.
Bro, you never raced nobody at the cafeteria?
Hell no.
You bugging.
Now that I remember, that's the thing. You know how long ago it is?
You never
What year you think I was born, nigga?
like fucking 78.
This nigga wild. I'm not even nowhere close to that. Yeah, is your headphones too loud? I think I can hear myself in them bitches.
My shit's plugged in.
I'm saying, are they too loud?
Nah.
Nah,
Did you
good.
pause it?
No, I ain't pause it.
Oh,
This is
I
going
was like,
straight
yeah.
through. All I did was actually if your headphones was too loud. Because I can hear myself. And I know I don't got no headphones plugged in right now.
How many races you ran in your life?
A lot.
Yeah.
I was an athletic kid when I was young.
So you were the kid that ran to the bus stop.
No. I was a
Alright.
kid who was always challenged. I've been myself, how I am now, for forever. Like,
So what was it like in 84?
I was not born in 84, but someone that was dope. I like the 70s and 80s a lot, to be honest.
No, you don't, bro.
And I like the 50s.
You like how... No, you don't,
Facts.
bro. You're not
like
one of
music
those.
wise, not like fucking. I like how they were living in the
But,
50s.
bro, they had to, like... If you put something in the fridge, you had to eat it. That should be, like, castrated.
I live like that now, anyways, nigga. I don't put things in the fridge. I eat it or throw it away. I'm not a hoarder. I'm not.
You know
a
what
person
I'm
who
talking
hoards
about,
shit.
though, bro? Is like their level of technology is like super whack.
Well, yeah, obviously then.
They couldn't even tweet in any of those eras.
Hey, Robert's technology now is overrated.
You think technology now is overrated?
Yeah, like.
Just wait till they clone you, fucking coward.
Now, I'm not saying in that sense. I'm just saying like it's too much of shit now.
Oh, I feel you.
There's
Like we
way
shouldn't
too
be
much
able
of a
to
lot of
tweet
shit.
from our Samsung fridges or our Gucci toilets.
Gucci toilets.
You never seen that?
Hell
The
no.
tweet where it's all like, you bum ass niggas still tweeting from iPhones, and it says Twitter for Gucci toilet.
Nah, I never seen that shit. I seen I know Russell Simmons used to have a 24 karat toilet on MTV Cribs. Shout out to MTV Cribs. That shit not.
Didn't he have like the gold toilet paper holder too?
I think yeah.
That's just fire.
I think that's just wild tacky, nigga.
Do you?
Like gold things in houses, I think that's just OD tacky.
I think if everything is regular and you just got that.
Hints, yeah, but yeah.
Oof.
But niggas got like gold everything in their
No,
crib.
I'm
That
saying
shit's
like
wild
you
tacky.
got a regular ass crib, like it's not even like crazy. It's like 1,200 square feet, like, and one of your stairs is
This
squeaky.
nigga living broke nigga thoughts right now.
And like one of your stairs is squeaky, right? And you know the sliding door gets stuck, but you got a solid gold toilet.
Yeah, you living ass backwards, nigga. That's what you doing.
That's a stunt,
You
bro.
living ass backwards. Speaking of somebody who's not living ass backwards, Banksy
Fucking transition king.
Banksy put
Holy shit.
put,
Do a mental drum roll right now.
his art for sale in London. I guess he opened like a pop-up shop in London, a homeware pop-up shop in
do you know what he called his latest collection that he put up for auction?
No.
He titled it I can't believe you morons are buying this shit.
But he sold it for $12 though in the pop-up shop at
In
least.
the pop-up shop at least, but he had like an actual art auction with prints and shit. Like,
But
stuff.
were these prints or were these originals?
For which one?
For the pop-up shop that they had in London. I think they were prints, but still, Banksy doesn't really do prints like that. So I'm assuming that niggas who pay $12
Nah,
for
it
that
says
got some print.
it says his original artwork on sale for 10.
I like what that nigga does, fam.
Just fire.
I like what
He
that
said,
nigga
"Fuck
does.
it, take
like
it."
this nigga is fuck all you niggas.
But
Like,
he doesn't
everything.
believe that it should cost what they're paying for it. So,
Yeah,
yo, fuck
it's
it,
true.
it's $10.
I fuck with that shit. I do. I fuck with him. Like actually, I don't know. I was having this. We've had this conversation on here before. It's like, how much is your integrity worth? Because everybody got to feed their family at the end of the day.
Yeah, we talked about it in the same way when we were talking about designers and like clothing brand owners is like, how much do you care about like what you're
art
making?
In general,
how much do you care about like the idea of what you're making?
Banksy, like he is like a true artist in the sense of
he just makes shit.
He just makes shit for you to feel some type of way of.
He doesn't want to make a.
He doesn't want to make a profit out of it.
All that shit.
But it's like, nigga, we live in 2019. Niggas got to feed their family. You got to eat. So my whole thing is like, how is this nigga rich or something? Like what?
He's definitely rich.
What like probably what is this nigga's back? Do we know what this nigga even looks like?
Not many people do.
That's what I'm saying. I like that whole aspect of it. Of like niggas don't know what you look like. Niggas don't know what you be on.
But you rich.
And you rich, and then you do shit like this, where it's like, all right, I'm just gonna go to some random shit in London and just sell my shit for $12. Like this shit is motel art. Like that's some hard shit to me. That's some super hard shit to me. That's like a fucking Bruce Wayne art right there, nigga. That's some hard shit. It's true, it's hard.
So who's his Joker? Who's Banksy's Joker?
I don't know, fucking Sobeys or some shit. One of those auction houses.
It's probably bitches who sell tattoo templates on Twitter.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing.
That shit is jokes.
This nigga don't even got a Twitter. That's the crazy part about it. But now I fuck with that shit. Like that whole thinking of it. I fuck
that whole idea of just thinking like that's the real art to him is just having it to create the message.
I mean, yeah, that's what
be able to interpret it.
Essentially, that's what art is. It's just something.
I remember like years ago, every time he would do like some graffiti, they would tear the wall down and keep it, and just rebuild the wall. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Well, yeah,
they would steal it.
But how did he even get so popular? I really don't. I know like a few things about him, but I don't know a lot about him. How did he even get so popular in general, though? Like for them to even know, like, okay, this is the nigga, and this is the nigga who's like making bread.
I think his popularity, a lot of it comes from like people not knowing who the fuck he is. It's still his work being so mad recognizable.
Especially in 2019, where everything is fucking. Everybody is like known. Everything. That's low key why I don't like. I like that we do not do fucking videos, nigga.
Bro,
it's that doom factor. It's like, all right, nigga, you may know like what my thoughts are, or like what I think about art or some shit like that, but you don't know what I look like. I could walk around and be perfectly fine.
I can't wait for in 2028 when people finally see our faces and see that we're two white kids.
I'm pretty sure
from Minnesota.
Niggas think we two white kids from Minnesota.
Bro, you better chill on the Minnesotians. Is that what they're called?
I don't know, nigga. I've never been to Minnesota. That's just too cold for me, nigga.
Dude, Minnesota's in the South.
Is it?
No.
I was about to say, that's just the Midwest, nigga.
It's south to something. But the point being is, like, Banksy's, you know.
Nah,
he's a real artist.
Yeah, for sure. Where's he even from? Nobody
even
knows
that.
He's
from England.
Right.
Yeah.
I just thought... I know he was from around that area, but nah, that's just dope. Like,
he's a top bloke.
It's like one of those things where it's refreshing to see somebody that just does art. It's for art's sake.
And can still be popular.
But I would understand if he was like, all right, nigga, it's time for me to get some money, and then he just... Like, I understand cause. I understand you don't want to be. You don't want to be. You gotta eat. Yeah,
you had your years of obscurity.
Yeah. It's kind of like the fuck is that? Somebody out here banging some music out here, and this shit is just vibrating like crazy. Nah, but it's just like any artist. Like everybody starts underground. Mobb Deep, Nas, Hove, all these niggas started underground. But then Hove guys like Big Pimpin' Records and shit like that. It's just that his poppin' records are more. I don't know, like. Just better than other people's records. Like he says more in those records than just like
who
fucking bitches and hoe. Like I'm saying,
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does for sure. If you listen to those records, he does say more than that. But it is some of that.
Aside from the fast cars,
exactly. He give you game. He give you game for sure.
Speaking of another real artist,
so Virgil. Virgil has a new logo for Off-White, or they're saying he has a new logo for Off-White. I for sure think that this was 100% needed because that shit got saturated as fuck.
Bro, I couldn't even tell you
what
the
lines.
That was
the old one. Was the white lines. You know what it was, nigga. You know what it was. That's one that you would see at every store that didn't even sell Off-White in.
It's just pretty cool, the new logo.
Yeah, I rock with it. I think it's cool to keep being innovative. Like that is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get up out of the box and keep doing it. Unless you like connect with like even like Chanel and Dior and all that shit. They all just like switch it up every once in a while.
Facts. I think the only time people got mad, like super mad, is when Celine changed their logo when they took off the accent.
Oh shit! One was yeah. That was for when
what's his face took over For
Hadi Slimane.
Yeah, oof, niggas was tight.
I still like that new Celine shit that he dropped anyways. That man shit, I think it was actually pretty dope.
Cannot say I agree, but I fuck with the new Off-White one.
I definitely think it was needed for sure.
It's got a cool little hand. And off.
That change was fucking needed for sure. But
the boots are atrocious.
But I was thinking about, so niggas who, I was thinking when we was on the Off-White shit, niggas who create the font or like the font of like Chanel or Dior or Louis Vuitton, they get paid millions of dollars just to change up a font, and like that's crazy.
Chill, bro. It's a job not many people are qualified to do.
It's true though, because there's a way to make something luxe, and a way to make something like that faux luxe.
What do you go to for that type of shit? Like, yo, make me a whole new font.
I think like a creative graphic designer or some shit like that. There has to be something.
You've got to be some type of like old style
fact
creator,
but
craftsman. Like, there's got to be some dude on a hill in like Mongolia who.
That's one of those jobs that I definitely think that there's more work there than what we think it is.
Oh, probably.
Like, way more work than what we think it is. Because there's, like, from what I noticed, is, like, even when you look at people's signs and shit, or logos, or, like, signs or logos, like, there's a way to have, like,
horoscope?
No, nigga. There's a way to have, like, a black and then a luxe black. Something that, like, takes that shit to another level.
Bro, you ever seen TV on, like, an older TV, and then the blacks aren't black enough? Like, they're gray.
Oh, they're like charcoal in the back? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But, like, when you look on, like, a really clear, high-quality TV, the blacks have depth.
You ever seen TV on the QLED 4K TV?
No.
I
got a squeaky staircase.
That should make your TV look like shit.
Probably.
For sure.
I look at my TV and I'm like, it's already shit.
I don't really care about the TV. I don't really use that shit like that no more.
Depends, bro. When you're a hardcore live streamer gamer like me.
Nigga, I only Chromecast on my TV. That's it.
Me too.
That's it. That's all I do. Just so I have to look at the screen on my phone so much, because that shit hurt my eyes.
What's your most recent watch on Netflix? Like, open up your app right now. Let me see.
I'll tell you right now, niggas, The Office. I don't even gotta look at that. I told you I watch The Office every night before I fall asleep. And you think I'm joking? I watch that shit every night before I fall asleep.
You probably have dreams of Angela and shit.
Hell no. My last two recents have been Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee and The Office.
Are there new ones of Comedians in Cars?
There's like two. There's been like 2 or 3 that I didn't watch. And before that, I think I was watching Parks and Rec. I watch Superbad on here pretty often. I watched the Quincy movie like almost 2 or 3 times already.
That's just long though, isn't it?
And I watch the Quincy movies whenever I'm on flights, or when I go to like I'll go on a vacation, like driving, or
when we fly back to Minnesota,
or what's the other joint? The Black Godfather one too with Clarence Avant. I watched that documentary a lot.
I recently rewatched the Rugrats in Paris movie. That shit is pretty good.
What is wrong with this nigga?
What? It's good.
Like, you're a grown ass man watching the Rugrats in Paris movie. I don't even remember watching that movie when I was a kid.
It came out in the year 2000. We were mad little.
Yeah, we definitely. Well, I remember that movie coming out.
Because you were born in '84.
And I was not. But now that I don't even remember what that movie is like about anything. Like, I don't remember a lot of shit.
Do you want a synopsis?
No, I do not.
Alright, bet. So there's Reptar Land in Europe. And the Reptar machine breaks down. So, you know, Tommy's dad, he's like a toy guy, right? He's an inventor. So it's his job to fix...
Smell like a watermelon.
It's his job to fix Reptar, the robot. But then, Chucky needs a mommy. So that's the crisis of the movie.
Damn, so no ending on that movie, huh?
No, I mean, like, I'm not gonna spoil it.
For who? That shit came out in 2000.
Chucky needs a mom, and you know he gets a new mom and a little sister. So there's that. Shout out Kimmy.
What a fucking dweeb, nigga. You fucked with Chucky, you a dumbass nigga.
You better chill on Chucky Finster.
Is that his last name?
Finster, yeah.
What is the main character's last name?
Pickles.
His last name is Pickles?
Tommy Pickles.
Bruh.
And his little brother Dill.
Did we ever talk about the
What?
Yeah, we did talk about it on here, but like the backstory of Rugrats.
About how it's all in.
It's all in illusion.
Yeah, that's not true. That's just weird. Someone had too much time on the hand.
Nigga, whoever wrote that show was deaf on acid, and that's 100% could be possible for sure.
Bro, if you think about it, anything is possible.
Anything is possible for sure.
Facts. Who invented that? They have a YouTube channel, right? They make Henny eggs.
But that was meant after fucking J.R. Smith.
Nah, that was way before J.R. Smith, bro.
Nah, it was meant after J.R. Smith.
Nah.
How old do you think Anything Is Possible is?
I think it's pretty old.
I think
at least 2009.
Nigga.
At least, bro.
And I'm pretty sure it was made after jail. I'm pretty sure that term got made after J.R. Smith when he was on his
binge.
Not his what's that shit called? Greenhouse days in New York when he used to play for New York. We can transition this to another house that sells clothing. APC showcases their upcoming collabs and their spring summer 20 shit. I think when we were talking about collabs, I think, or how like there's an excess of collabs, I think APC definitely benefits from collabs more than anybody for sure.
I think they do because the stuff they do on their own doesn't really.
The stuff they do on their own is like very, like
It's almost Gap-ish, bro.
Kinda. It's like it's kind of like that. Not to say that in a bad way, but they have like a uniform of things. They have like the colors that are always in style. They have like certain amount of jeans and shit like that. Like you know what you're getting when you go to APC every time. But with their collabs, it brings a little bit more flair. Not to say with JJ John that it brings a little bit more flair because it's basically their normal shit, but just with JJ John.
Exactly, because
I fuck with it though.
Everything APC puts out looks like every other thing they've ever put out ever. Like it doesn't really change.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how they benefit.
And I don't even mean that in a bad way. I like that shit.
Right.
But for a lot of people like new flavors of things.
I do too. And then some of their price points, like you can get, I want to find the right word. You can find more interesting pieces for that price points. Yeah.
They make some good jeans. What are the jean prices like? $216, $198?
I think they are.
That's not bad for jeans.
$260.
That's not bad for jeans at all. Especially for their Paris brand, right? It's APC Paris, yeah, they're Paris brand. I think that's a pretty decent price. I mean, I know a lot of people say that a lot of Japanese designers have better shit and better quality things for that same price, but like, what Japanese designer has $200 jeans? Because Capital shit is like thousands of dollars.
Capital shit is way different, bro. That's
what types shit is expensive as fuck.
All we need to know is that this Friday at approximately 11 a.m. Emily Ondor
Facts
is having jeans.
Facts. But all right. Was that the next thing?
Yeah.
So I guess we can just transition to that. So Emilion Dior Fall Winter 19 collection is coming out. They have an Italian denim and cashmere sweaters coming out. They are restocking on the Yankees hats, and they got something. And they're restocking on the loafers as well.
Yeah. With a new loafer colorway.
Are there new colors?
There's one new color.
What's the new color?
It's the light brown one.
I like the old colors better. The light brown I don't think I would be able to wear too much. I think I like the dark green was mine, and then you said you're gonna get the black one.
I'm gonna get the black one. Although I do like the dark green one more. I just feel like what I have now will go better with the.
I think from this capsule shit that with me and AB Dash, both said we're in the cap. I'm a
loafers and a hat. How do I figure out my hat size?
I have hats in my brother's room, so we and there's a variant of hats, so at least you can get like a close estimate of to what your new era hat is. Also, are the hats flat brim or are they curved? Because if they're flat brim, I'm not copping that.
If they're flat brim, it's quiet.
This is not 2007. All right,
they're curved.
Because I thought they just curved them themselves. Cause that's what some people do. But no, this is super dope shit. I like it. I actually like the shots of this collection a lot.
I think like in terms of styling.
In terms of styling, I like it. I like the jeans. So they're like they're not a dark wash jeans, but they're more darker blue hues than a light blue one. I'll probably cop the jeans, 2 hats, and the loafers. So that's gonna cost me a grip fucking with Emilion Dior.
Facts. And you already know that cashmere sweater is like.
I'm not copping the cashmere sweater. I already know that shit is like $300-400 beans. Because I was gonna cop that twill coat, and that shit was $1,000, and it was sold out.
Crazy.
That shit was actually nice though. That's the second time he's put out like a twill gray color thing that I want to cop, and
it just goes.
The pants that one year that they put out, I think it was like a year ago, and then this coat as well. And nigga, I live in a hot state. I don't know where the fuck I was gonna wear that coat, but I just wanted to cop that coat.
In comparison to like APC, I think Emilion Dior has the opposite problem, where they do their best on their own. I haven't
for sure. I don't think the only collabs are New Balances.
Yeah,
New Balances and something else. New era with this Yankee hat. For sure.
But then everything has to stay like immediately them. Like their thing with New Balance was cool. The
Yeah.
shoes were the best part.
Like,
the clothes were whatever.
It's an added
Right.
like.
And then their collab with Kith when like mad long ago was like nothing.
Oh yeah. The I forgot what it was. It was the Amy in that like not fluorescent but infrared color
or some shit.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
That was a super long time ago. I think it was like 2013, 14.
Yeah. And then their collab with that Japanese footwear brand Sweet Koke that they do like crazy sandals.
The sandals.
Yeah,
When did they do that one?
That's been out, bro. I think yeah.
Damn, I don't even remember that one to be honest. But now I fuck with them and Dior because they do. I think them and APC do similar things. I just think they do them in different ways. I think the Emilion Dior one has more of a marketable thing. That's a more marketable factor, especially to us.
I agree.
And like, call it spade a spade. Your brand has to have some kind of coolness factor. Rather, if you can put the best shit out in the world, but it has to have some coolness, some mystique to it. Other than that, niggas is not copping. That's one thing people don't really like to speak on a lot. That's the same thing where like you can be the most talented basketball player in the world, but if you don't have like good footwork or good work ethic, nigga, you won't make it. It's the same shit with brands to me that have really good product, but that don't have good marketing.
Yeah,
you have to be able to market.
There's
yourself.
no way to get it to me.
Yeah, how are you gonna get it out of what? Let's just ballpark in the streetwear. Just put it in streetwear forms, like streetwear and like Emilion Dior APC shit. That's probably what 2,000-3,000 brands. Probably more than that.
Probably way more.
And how the fuck? And even us, people who search for new shit, how the fuck are you gonna get it to me in a good way?
Facts. If I see your shit on a sponsored Instagram ad,
you already know I'm out of here. There's no way I'm looking at
often.
that. Yeah, there's no way I look. But not even that. It's like, how you gonna feed that to me in a good way with me not saying that somebody else makes that already.
That I already
fuck with.
Yeah.
So why would I go buy it with you? Like,
and it's that bias too. Like I already fuck with this.
Yeah.
So why would I fuck with that?
Exactly. Like you have to give me. There could be a brand that literally copies everything Emilion Dior does and sells it for maybe a little cheaper of a market, and people won't buy it.
Yeah, you can create a brand called like Damie Gamey Deer.
Yeah.
And everything would be like $20 cheaper. I'd be like, "Fuck you, Damie Deer."
But it's the same shit. I think Emilion Dior does the market. I think Kith does the marketing thing very well as well with the fucking just how their stores are set up, the cafe shit with Emilion Dior. When you think about it, Kith and Emilion Dior are almost the same exact brand, except one is more like not expensive, but more like damn, what was the word? Like more cultivated to me. I think Emilion Dior is more like
they're definitely more just focused on their apparel as well. It's like Kith, they got so much shit going on.
Like they have so much shit going on,
but that's a part of their marketing that works because they reach so many spheres.
Exactly. Bro. Like Kith is basically like
Disney.
Like a all right, nigga, this is not Kanye West. It's like a luxe finish line to me. It's like except they set their tier 0 shop, so they sell everything. It's like a boutique that sells everything, and just so happens we have clothes. Emilion Dior just sells their shit.
Their shit, that's it.
Them niggas is like Disney. Them niggas is putting out their own commercials on their own platform. That's what it is.
They're not Disney yet.
No, I'm saying it that way, but I think that's the big difference between Emilion Dior and a lot of brands that are out now. But we might be saying this and somebody might be like, yo, that's bullshit, whatever. But fuck you niggas. Emilion Dior puts out really good shit. Like their quality is good. The niggas who work in there are pretty dope, and I don't even like niggas like that. The marketing they do is done really well, and like the actual like set locations are super dope. Like the new Cafe Leon Dior is something we was chilling there for a minute and we didn't even buy nothing. We were just chilling there talking to whatever that nigga's name was who was in there y'all met.
Shout out. I'm not gonna say his name.
But yeah, then, like niggas is just cool in that.
I'm gonna have to cut you here because if we say another good thing about them and we don't see $1 from them,
that's a fact. That's a fact. Or if niggas don't see me some clothes or something, nigga, like we can be a mad pub. But if it's a brand that I fuck with, I fuck with. Hove never gave me no money, nigga. P never gave me no money, and I fuck with them niggas because they put out quality shit.
But Hove went through it, so you didn't have to.
Yeah, Hove went through it, so I didn't have to go through that. So did Teddy though, I guess.
Teddy went through it, so I didn't have to.
I think that nigga's from Queens or some shit, ain't he?
Yeah, he's from Queens. Yeah, he's from Queens. His family's like Greek.
So is Ronnie, I think he's from Queens as well.
Shout out Queens. So is Mobb Deep.
Yeah, shout out to Mobb Deep, nigga. Shout out to Nas, Nori, Ron Artest. Mad niggas from Queens, nigga. From Queens? Yeah, they all nigga. Ron Artest, Mobb Deep, and Nori are all from the same block, nigga. Them niggas lived in the same projects.
What's in the fucking air on that block?
That nigga, what's in the air in Virginia?
Yo, what's in that corner store?
What's in the air in Virginia, nigga? That's the real question.
Nah, they're drinking Blue Mystic out there.
Man, nigga, that shit's different out there.
Shout out West Virginia for being trash.
West Virginia. Oh, I never been to West Virginia. I never even heard of West Virginia, to be honest. Only West Virginia I ever heard of was that fucking MTV show they used to have with them rednecks.
What?
Yeah, you remember that show?
Buck Wild?
You know, nigga, how you gonna wet me and then say the name of the show? I never even heard. I didn't even remember the name of the show. We can transition this to
Buck Wild.
Probably these are probably one of my favorite silhouettes of sneakers. The 990 V3 New Balances. So I think Slam Jam Socialism, I think is the place that they have it.
Which is a wild name.
It is a wild ass name. I remember when I popped up on my
socialism in there.
I remember when I popped up on my credit card, I was like, "What the fuck did I just buy, my nigga?" But they have a 990 V3 collab coming out. These shits is hard to me, and these aren't the sneakers that I think I wouldn't like. The only thing I don't like about this shit is the red laces. But
yeah, but they got alternate on them shits.
Like this is just me saying that I like this silhouette a lot.
This is one of them shits was like, they didn't need to collab to make this shit. This is like a regular
Facts.
release.
This definitely looks like a regular release. The only thing that I like is that it's like one of those like fading things. So it's like a fading gray up into like a black. So it just fades into a darker color from the white.
Somebody said that shit looks like it's still loading.
That's exactly what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. But
like,
I like that shit.
It's like a fake gradient.
The only thing about the 990s that like I have a problem with is the price of it so much.
How much are they?
The 990 V4s are like close to being $200. They're like
like $180, right?
$180 or some shit like that. But it's such a classic sneaker. I want to get the 990 V3s in the classic Castle Rock colors because I like the 990 V3s more than any of them. I like that silhouette the best.
The 990 V3 is the one that they had the press run for talking about, worn by dads in Ohio and supermodels in London. That's the one.
I don't remember, to be honest. I do not remember that.
All I know is that shirt is pretty cool.
They have a shirt that says that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
It's a shirt with the 990 on it, and under it says "worn by dads in Ohio and supermodels in London."
That's crazy how versatile that shoe is. Cause so is the Air Force One.
Yeah, I mean the Air Force One is worn by everybody.
By everybody.
Every human being on
It's not by
bro.
New Balance is like a dad Air Force One. It's crazy that went from one because New Balance came from a streetwear shoe to everybody wearing it. That shit went from a dad shoe to everybody wearing it. Same shit with the Nike. What's the joint called?
Monarchs.
My uncle used to wear them shits. We used to kill them, man. Now look at this shit. It's mad niggas out here wearing them
that's
shits.
Nike's best selling shoe all time.
Facts. Cause the dads buy them shits. And now nigga,
so you get them just for $39.99 and
look how good marketing is. Now they just revamped that shoe and made it into M2K, and you niggas is paying $170 for it.
All they did was add another panel.
That's how good marketing
crazy.
is. When you have good marketing, that's how it is. You took your best selling shoe and marketed that to a market that didn't buy that sneaker, and now everybody buys it. So it's basically like you got a 70% hold on the market.
They didn't even have to do anything, bro. You guys just wanted it.
Facts. They just made that shoe a little bit more luxe, a little bit, and then they had the Martini Rose collab one where it's like the extended sides on it. That's it.
I can't stand you clowns.
I'm telling you, marketing is marketing.
Yo, can you
niggas
please
can say you crack.
Can you please play the B.O.B. rant?
B.O.B. rant.
You didn't hear about his rant?
No.
Oh my god.
And I can't even hear it, so why would I play the B.O.B.?
Right.
You mentioned the B.O.B. rant, but you put Bob, so I was like, what the fuck is Bob, nigga? So I just didn't acknowledge it.
So, you know how like every now and then...
B.O.B., I haven't heard of B.O.B.
Yeah, so every now and then you hear, oh, so-and-so died, but it's not real, like it was a...
Oh, somebody killed them all?
Yeah, so somebody's made like a fake hoax that B.O.B. died.
Yeah.
And apparently, he must have been reading through all the people saying nice shit about him, because he put up a video or like a soundbite of him going fucking off. It's like, you niggas don't give a fuck about me, fucking ungrateful. He called people ungrateful coons.
Nigga, hey,
he went off.
B.O.B., let me tell you something right now, nigga. These niggas don't give a fuck about you anyways.
Facts,
niggas don't give a fuck about you,
he
nigga.
said, I had to die for y'all to care about me.
Niggas don't give a fuck about nobody. That's one thing. I don't know how old you gotta be to hear this. You don't get.
Yo,
niggas
how
don't
old
give a
is
fuck about
B.O.B.?
nobody. You like 30 something. I gotta be. You like 30 something. 35 probably, nigga.
He's 30.
30, whatever, nigga. You too old to not know that these niggas don't give a fuck about you.
Yo, Bruno Mars is 33.
This nigga, I love this part of the podcast when we look for somebody's age and this nigga just goes around to everybody's age. But yeah, that rant is stupid, nigga. Nobody cares about you at all. Like nobody cares about anyone. Especially
if you die.
artists and shit like that, nigga. When you die is when they'll give a fuck about you. Other than that, they don't give a fuck about you. AKA Biggie, you nobody until somebody kills you, nigga. Shout out to TSB, Brooklyn all day.
Oh, that's another real one being formed in Queens right now.
What?
TSB.
That's a fact.
Possibly the greatest thing to come out of Queens.
That's a big fact. We're going to make sure of it. Telatalk, TSB. You already know what time it is. Go to Dario's archive and go get you some vintage shit for my son.
Facts. That's Dario's archive, no space.
Since we're already talking about Ronnie, we can take it back to... So, for the 10th anniversary of Kif, they having a new A6 Super Gel Light 3. I think the white pair is actually super dope. I don't really like A6 like that too much. The blue pair is not really my vibe, but...
The white pair with the icy blue, that shit looks like a mint.
Yeah, pretty much. I like that shit. It's clean. It's a clean sneaker. I don't know how niggas in New York wear that sneaker, but it's a clean sneaker.
They won't.
I honestly don't know.
I think that they'll wear the white one more than that second pair.
I honestly don't know how people in New York wear those sneakers. Like any white sneakers. One time wear. This is not. Now I understand why Harlem niggas always would wear Air Force one time. Them shits get fucked up in one day in New York, walking down the block.
Facts. You don't even have to bump into anything, scratch nothing. Just walking, just existing.
Like I remember, I forgot what shoes I understocked in New York. A couple pairs of shoes I understocked in New York. Maybe I bought a new pair of 990s before I went to New York. The V4 ones, them shits got fucked up. Like my ones that I had before are cleaner than those now. And back when I was wearing the Adidas Ravs, I took the white ones over there, and I got some random black scuff in the subway, and I didn't even hit anything. There.
That's just from the escalator, bro.
Gotta be. I don't even think we took the escalator one.
Instead of charging you $275, they just scuff your shoes.
I think that shit's going up.
Yo, could you imagine?
What?
Instead of charging you $275, they scuff your shoes.
Nah, I get the $275.
I mean,
I hate scuff shoes, nigga. That shit like irritates the fuck out of me. Keeping it on Ronnie and Kif, they also had a Nobu collab. I thought this shit was actually hard though. I was actually gonna cop some shit from this.
Nobu, like
Nobu the restaurant. You never been to Nobu restaurant?
No.
They have Nobu in downtown. I think Brooklyn.
How do you do this?
It's a Japanese restaurant. What do you mean? How you do this? Like, how do you get this collab?
No, but like, if I go in there,
yeah.
What is it?
It's a restaurant, nigga. It's a Japanese restaurant. What do you mean? What is it? How much sound like I tell you the same shit?
What do they sell?
Like sushi and shit like that. Like they sell like different type of like seafood places. They sell like Wagyu tacos as well and shit too.
But why is this a thing?
I don't know, but it's dope though. I like this shit.
Nigga really likes Nobu like that?
Niggas love Nobu, fam. Niggas
like
love
that's
Nobu.
probably my real question is like, how much do people really like Nobu?
Niggas love Nobu. I like Nobu.
It's good?
And I like Nobu. Like, not even on no bougie shit. Like, Nobu's a bougie restaurant, where everybody likes to go and like flick up pictures of the shit. That shit actually tastes really good. Their Wagyu tacos are good as fuck. And I don't eat tuna, but they have a tuna... I don't know, they have like a tuna jalapeno shit. I forgot what the exact name is. It comes out in a big platter, and then it has like one jalapeno on top of it and some sauce. And I fuck with that. And I think they also have a bluefin tuna sushi that I get over there too. And I don't even eat seafood, but I like that shit to be honest. But I found this shit to be super dope. I like a couple of pieces they had on here, but it was just too pricey for me. They also sold a knife, a Nobu knife. From that shit,
that might be the way to go.
They had, I think the knife was like $200.
They also got a banana soy French toast milkshake.
Facts.
Oof.
And they have an ice cream thing as well. They have an ice cream flavor they had in Nobu's as well. I fuck with it. I think it was super dope.
Just collab with Peter Luger already.
That would be dope. You ever seen Peter Luger vintage clothes before?
Nah, they make vintage clothes?
They don't make...
Like workers' uniforms and shit?
Yes, some shit like that. Like, it was like, not workers' uniform. I think they used to sell a tee back then, too. I've been trying to get a vintage Peter Luger shit for a while now, but every time I see it, it's like too big in size. They have like a vintage hoodie. I think they actually do sell clothes online on Peter Luger's right now. Shout out to Peter Luger's. Niggas need to give me a pub too, because I've definitely mentioned that shit a couple times on the podcast. But their fries and their sandwiches are really good.
I've only ever seen Peter Luger's on YouTube. Never been there real life.
Like, we can go to Peter Luger's next time we go to New York. That's just not that expensive.
What's the dress code like? I gotta wear clothes.
Nigga, last time I went there, I went there in jeans and shoes. Nigga, you don't think you got to dress up to go to Peter Luger's? Nigga, you saw Action Bronson on
yeah, but he has a TV crew.
Huh?
He has a TV crew.
Alright, nigga, okay. I'll take my camera phone out and videotape you.
You can get a t-shirt for $25.99 at Peter Luger.
Yeah. So I think the teeth that I'm talking about was like one of the vintage teeth from like I don't know. Peter Lucas is really old though.
You can get a baseball cap with a cow on it.
With what?
With an embroidered cow on it.
Well, they do make some good steaks.
This is established in 1887.
That's what I was about to say. 1887. That shit is really old. Shout out to Peter Lucas. That food is really good though. Like damn, now niggas is coming off as bougie as fuck, but cause we just named 2 bougie restaurants in New York.
Peter Luger and Nobu.
And Nobu's definitely the bougie of the bougiest though. Peter Luger's actually like an old, good establishment or restaurant.
I know a restaurant in New York that beats all of these niggas, bro.
If you say Sticky Fingers, nigga.
Sushi Mama.
Sushi Mama. Mama Sushi, you mean, nigga?
Yo, cut that out.
Shout out to Mama Sushi. Shout out to the Heights, nigga. I don't even think niggas go to Mama Sushi like that no more. There's a new restaurant in the Bronx where...
So you like don't like Sticky Fingers, is what I'm hearing?
I've never been to Sticky Fingers. I heard the food is actually really good, though, to be honest. Shout out to TSB again. But
I'm not mad at it.
There's this new place in New York, in Brooklyn, not in Brooklyn, but in the Bronx, where they serve you food in like pots, kind of like the mini pots, you know, like the pots that our parents cook in, like the gray pots like that. But it's just miniature versions of that. Like they'll bring you the rice, beans, habichuela, and that shit, and then they'll bring the like the juices and the jarro.
No, you have to be a dad to eat like that.
Nah, that shit's fire though.
Nah, this is a rite of passage.
That shit's fire.
Only after becoming a father.
Next time we go, we'll go eat that. That shit's fire.
Only after becoming a father are you allowed to eat straight from the pot.
Depending on how far that shit is in the Bronx. I'm not going deep in the Bronx for that shit. Fuck that.
Going to the Bronx is like going into outer space. Like after a while, like you can't breathe anymore. The
nigga,
deeper you go.
Fuck going to the Bronx. The Bronx is deep, nigga. I'm cool. The Bronx is deep only if you don't go at night and drive. If you drive and go at night, it's like 20 minutes.
Because nobody's out here?
Because it's less traffic to go to the Bronx at that time. So if we do go out, I'll drive and
Bro, I remember I was with TSB and we took a few buses from Queens to the Bronx.
No, that's because TSB lives in fucking Queens. You're going to 2 opposite boroughs, nigga. That's why that shit's so far.
That shit was like a fucking...
That shit had to be like 2 hours.
Yeah, it was like an hour 45 minutes.
No way, because it's an hour 45 minutes from Brooklyn, nigga.
Bro, it was far.
It was, had to waste like 2 hours to go there. That shit's far as fuck.
Bro, and all we did was like... All they did was rap, bro. It was different. It was cool, though. Shout out to TSB.
Shout out to my son. I don't know how much time we're going to say shout out to TSB today. So, it has begun. UPS is the first company to be approved by the FAA for drone deliveries.
I'm not fucking with this.
I'm not either. I'm not fucking with this at all. I'm not
this.
fucking with this at all, even on like a delivery standpoint. Unless you get my shit within like minutes to my crib, then alright, cool. But I know you already know when they first bring this feature that they're gonna charge you like a grip just to get that shit that quick.
Fact. And is it like these shits don't run on autopilot, do they?
Oh yeah, they do. Some of them you do. You just put the address. I'm assuming that they're gonna have the ones that hit the address and then you just go to where you're going.
That's just different. If we're doing that, I need like the people who are gonna lose their job as drivers to be taught how to like become drone mechanics or something.
I fuck with that. That's actually giving a fucking answer to a fucking problem that they're gonna have eventually. A solution to a problem they're gonna have eventually.
Right, because like this is fucking like.
Oh, that's taking away mad niggas' job. That's where niggas after high school. That's the first place niggas apply for UPS, nigga.
Facts. Oh, yo, because,
or FedEx.
Because driving, like deliveries, truck driving, these niggas are the first people that are gonna lose their job to robots.
Facts.
So like we gotta work on getting them something to do quick.
Yeah, because nigga, all these niggas can't be Uber drivers, nigga.
That's what. Yo.
Ain't enough people.
And the Uber drivers is gonna be on fucking robots too.
That's a fact, because they're gonna have autonomous cars.
Yeah.
But
different.
See, this is where they fuck up at. That drone can only carry 55 pounds.
Well, most Amazon deliveries is like bullshit that you order spontaneously.
Alright, think about if I'm ordering a TV.
I guess.
Oh, I'm ordering TV. Oh, I'm ordering weights, nigga.
Nigga, you order weights?
People order weights online.
I don't think that's the majority of orders, though. I'm saying
that's not obviously. That's not the
like,
majority of orders. But what are you gonna do in those times?
I'm sure they'll still
get 2 drones.
Make them work together. Create a super drone. I'm pretty sure like when stuff will need cars and shit like that, or like actual people. Mm-hmm. They'll do it. Or else, like, you know, those niggas in Boston are making robots that do crazy backflips and shit. They'll probably have one of those robots deliver it for you.
There's going to be operated by a government operation by a drone airline. So they have drone airlines now. And there's going to be operated by a pilot. So by a single pilot that is certified.
Okay, that's fair. Let's certify these drivers.
You know that's not how it's going to work. You know that's not how it's going to work. In an ideal world, that would be the perfect solution to that problem. And you know that's not how it's going to work. I don't fuck with that on any
On any level, I don't fuck with the drone delivery
Nigga,
system.
nigga, as soon as you're about to deliver that shit, nigga can come with a bat and whack that shit and take my package.
I definitely like.
It's gonna be so much
sky.
niggas robbing those drones when that shit comes out.
Plus, like, how high do they fly? Really?
They don't really fly that high, to be honest. Maybe like 100 something feet, probably.
It's not that high.
That ain't nothing for a little nigga to shoot a BB gun at that.
Flash, little kid's gonna go crazy. There will be less serial killers now.
Niggas in New York and like Cali and all them shits and all the hoods about to treat that shit like a pinata, nigga. What's coming out today?
Facts. I already know my little cousin's gonna throw mad 70-mile baseballs at that shit.
Even that, dude, they start selling slingshots.
I don't know where you can get them. Probably on Amazon.
Maybe, well, for sure you can get on Amazon, for sure.
Yo.
But imagine a nigga slingshot and that shit. I haven't seen a kid in a slingshot
I haven't seen a kid in a slingshot since Bart Simpson. Bro.
We used to have a slingshot in my crib, one of the ones where you put your arm under like a little thing and then it grips so you can get a good hold of it. Nigga, we used to rock cars with them shits.
Oh, bro, they got some shit called a professional slingshot.
How much is it?
It's like 40 beans.
That's mad, bro. Who the fuck is buying that and for what reason?
Adjustable stainless hunting laser slingshot high velocity catapult.
Huh? Who hunting with slingshots,
this shit looks crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That bird's gonna demolish you with slingshots, nigga.
Here we go. Outdoor kid slingshot. There you go.
Nigga said kid slingshot. Cause slingshots are mad dangerous, nigga.
Bro, if you think about it,
they mad dangerous.
It's just like a level 1 gun.
Basically, pepping you up. It's just like Chuck E. Cheese is a casino.
Chuck E. Cheese is definitely a casino.
It's just a casino.
Did we talk about the lore of Chuck E. Cheese?
The lore?
Like the backstory?
Yeah, we did. We talked about it a couple weeks ago.
That shit's sad.
Oh, deep sad. I'll tell you, everything from our childhood has a sad-ass story, an actual sad story to it.
Even Rugrats.
Facts. If that Rugrats one, but see, people said that was like sad, but if that was actually true, who gives a fuck? How much movies have you watched? How much movies did you watch that has a plot where these niggas wake up and it was a dream? There was a time frame where that was like every movie that was coming out was you wake up and it's a dream.
It's not real.
Just like when they first started those series of movies where the kids lose at the end. Like in
that's just so fire.
The kids lose at the end of sports shit.
I love when they lose. I love when the hero dies. It's so fire.
I've never seen a movie where the hero dies.
It's so good, bro.
I'm not like imagine they have a movie where like Superman dies or something like that.
It's so fire.
Niggas would kill.
I mean, that's
shit.
basically what the first Infinity War was.
Yeah, but then they ended up winning at the end.
Yeah, but like a part of me wishes they would have just left it like that, and we got a movie.
I still remember when some girl next to me cried when Spider-Man died in him.
Bro, so she loves.
Yo,
Tom
we
Holland.
was dying. Like I'm like, yo, you niggas. This is the shit you niggas are cry about, but y'all niggas watch niggas get their heads chopped off every day on Twitter.
Facts.
Like, what is wrong with you niggas?
And
niggas
don't even retweet. They be seeing the shit was like, help, my daughter's missing. She's 10. Please retweet to spread awareness.
Talking about a superhero. What? Nigga, what did you say?
At the same time, people who see tweets that are like, yo, my daughter is missing. She's 10. Please retweet to spread awareness. And they scroll past
nigga,
that
you
shit.
niggas are assholes if you don't do that. That's the simplest thing you can do, my nigga.
That's facts.
Speaking of superheroes, Gucci Mane, like we talked about last week, Gucci Mane actually has a collab coming out with Gucci. Not an essential collab, but he's in the campaigns, and I think they're just I think they let him use like the fonts and like the color, not the fonts and the monograms for his new albums coming out.
Some of these pictures are iconic.
I fuck with this. I fuck with this shit. This is good marketing on both sides. Gucci's dealing with them not liking black people, and Gucci gets the benefit off that shit. I fuck with it. Shout out to Gucci, man. I'm mad happy for this nigga.
Yo, look at slide 14.
Damn, there's 14 slides, nigga.
Not all of them are Gucci.
Oh no.
But on slide 14, doesn't it look like this chick has hairy legs?
Let me see. Some more people are tight. Yeah, it does, but that's just the I forgot what those are called.
The stockings.
Yeah, it's the Gucci stockings. So this album comes out October 17th. October 2. I didn't listen to October 1. Shout out to Gucci. I fuck with that shit. I fuck with that. Hip hop is getting their just due. I fuck with that we're using brands like they use us.
Yeah, Gucci by Gucci. Here we are.
I fuck with
Plus,
that.
like Gucci can say, "Look, we're not racist."
That's a big fact. That's what you said.
He's a black guy.
Both people get the benefit off of that shit. Now what else we got?
Will AB Dash ever stop pump faking?
So this part of the docket, the title to it was "Will AB Dash ever stop pump fake?" AB Dash once said, I'll say like 4 episodes ago, that he would have copped the Carhartt Clarks. Then he recently DM'd me a day or two ago and said, "These are the ones I'm copping." So Stussy and Clarks have an original Wallaby coming out in 3 colorways. I think that it is.
It's 2.
It's 2. It's a baby blue.
Yeah, but they're low tops, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know why you send them. The high top ones look way better.
I didn't realize
the low top ones look like shit. So they got a baby mint one and then a brown colorway.
They come out.
What color would you even get? To be honest,
the brown one.
I don't even like that brown. That brown's too light.
Plus, they coming out the same day as a loafer, so I gotta make a decision.
How much are the Emilion Dior loafers?
Like 210.
Damn, that's a grip for them loafers, nigga.
They're either 210 or 310. I forget which one.
If it's 310, I'm definitely not copping.
Either
that'd be a
210, 310, or 240. I forget.
210 and 240 is a lot for them loafers, to be honest.
Sure, but just buy some Prada loafers instead.
I know. I'd rather buy Emilion Dior loafers, nigga. Prada was in the shit too with the racist shit, wasn't they?
I don't know, bro. I don't keep up with that shit no more.
I mean, either.
All I know is that the only person I know who wears Prada is Frank Ocean.
I fuck with Prada, like the sneakers that are just back popping. I think like all these girls are wearing like the Pradas from like 2008, 2009, and they came back as soon as ASAP and them started wearing Prada. Nigga, everybody started wearing Prada back again. That was years ago.
I love how ASAP Rocky came back out of from Sweden, and
nobody cares.
Like, nobody cares.
Exactly.
It's like, yo, go wear some clothes, idiot.
Hey, B.O.B., you getting some recognition here, nigga? Like, niggas do not give a fuck. Unless you're in a bad predicament.
Facts.
Everybody loves you.
They still didn't stream testing. That's crazy.
He actually has some clothing shit coming out. Some OG shit coming out soon.
At, so, like a permanent pop-up at Selfridges or some shit.
How's Selfridges, though? Well deserved. Narwhal gets a day in Vancouver.
Legendary.
I think the day is September 29th.
Probably the most famous person to come from Vancouver.
I don't think that's true. You might want to Google that one. It might be somebody a little bit more famous than Narwhal in Vancouver. Definitely the illest nigga from Vancouver.
Jason Wu.
Who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Don't know who that is either. So let's just leave it like this. Narwhal is the best one.
Avon Hojia.
So they're honoring Narwhal.
Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, the day September 29th is Narwhal Day, and we will celebrate that shit every year.
Yo, that's my mom's birthday.
This nigga's name is John Ruskin, and he's 51.
He's 51?
Narwhal looks a lot older than what he is.
Truthfully, bro.
Thumbs up to the camera like Narwhal. Shout out to Narwhal on that one.
Do.
You gotta finish it, nigga?
No, you have to finish it.
Fuck that shit, I'm not finishing it. Alright, now, I wasn't going to put this last topic on here that we had on here on the docket.
Bro, he really might be the most famous person from Vancouver.
He definitely is the most famous.
I'm scrolling through the list right now. I don't recognize none of these.
Nigga, if it's not on the top, you're not going to recognize anybody on the bottom for sure.
No, it's alphabetical.
Oh, I was about to say. How much people are on that list?
A good amount.
Alright, so nigga, do yourself a favor. Exit out of that.
I bet.
I wasn't going to put this one on here until I saw two links for this brand that was like some bullshit. Balenciaga's Summer 2020 they're delivering a more jumbo silhouette, so basically another like gimmicky silhouette shit that they did
with the mad boxy shoulders.
Yeah, with the mad boxy shoulders and shit, like the big shit.
You fucking
and
loser.
They also did a Balenciaga shades that were LED. The side of it.
Found somebody.
Oh.
Steve Nash.
Oh shit, yeah, Steve Nash. There you go. So on the side of the shades it was LED. And I was like, you niggas is trying to sell me middle of the mall kiosk clothes for a premium price.
Middle of the mall kiosk clothes.
Nigga, how much times have you seen those fucking LED shits?
Every kiosk is just a money laundering scheme.
You think so?
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way that those are profitable.
There has to be a kiosk that went from nothing to
Seth Rogen's from Vancouver.
So yeah, Seth Rogen and Steve Nash. I would say Steve Nash is
alright, so let's say Nardwar's top 5.
Now he's top 3. Yeah, but Balenciaga put out another spring summer. This is rarely do we ever talk about shit that we don't like, but this is terrible, my nigga. Like,
just trash.
This shit is terrible.
This shit is terrible. Waste my time telling you guys about it.
Like because you haven't clicked on it, you're still looking at that fucking Vancouver shit. I can still see it in this nigga's glasses. That he's looking at the Vancouver.
Way to expose that I wear glasses, bro. now the Fed.
Yeah, this shit was. I don't really see. Maybe there's like 2 things out of like 50 slides that I see something like that I would possibly wear. But they have an actual shirt that says Balenciaga top model on it, and it's OD tight. It looks like scuba gear. I don't know what these niggas is allowing to come out, but this is like complete bullshit.
It is super bullshit.
It's complete bullshit. Like this is
like it's worse than Vetmont, and Vetmont is a joke.
This and because it's the same person running it. They
Denmark.
need to get a new nigga. This is terrible, my nigga. Or get some like somebody needs to get some restraint on this nigga.
This is genuinely comedy.
Yeah, for sure. Like this is exactly what we were talking about when we were talking about that niggas is making a mockery of high fashion by being like ironic or like making everything a parody. That Balenciaga is like the quintessential number one on that right now for me. Like that shit that shit is terrible. Like I don't know who is allowing this shit to come out. And who's making it? If I worked for Balenciaga, I'm not making this shit.
In fact, even if I was in the factory, I was like, yo, you having me slave for this?
Facts, at least, nigga, put me on some hard shit. Then I had a few, I think I had 2 more topics on the notes, and then we're gonna get up out of here. By the way, they're making a lot of hype shoes in kids sizes. Next week is the Tom Sachs and toddlers and infant sizes, and they're doing Union 1s and toddlers and infant sizes too.
Because they know people will buy them shits.
Oh no, I'm definitely copping that shit and flipping them. 80 beans, I could easily size shit for like $300. That's
some people's kids really gotta look fly. Like all those YouTube couples, their kids gotta look good.
YouTube couples are disgusting. Nigga.
I mean, if you think about it, what's the difference between that and like The Bachelor or like Flavor of Love?
Huh?
Flavor of Love.
Those are reality TV shows.
So is a YouTube couple.
Basically, it is.
It's a reality TV show.
But dog, you've seen YouTube. I've only seen YouTube couple with some chicks. That shit is like blatantly fake. Like you can tell that shit is blatantly fake,
bro.
Like, hi guys, that shit's disgusting.
That's just the YouTube voice.
That shit's disgusting.
You never had the YouTube voice?
Hell no, nigga.
Bag?
Hell no.
You never had like a school presentation voice?
Nah, I definitely got a talking to the white person voice.
That's the same shit. Look, if you're already white, then you got a YouTube voice.
Basically.
And we got to talk to white people voice.
Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. So I was watching
The Ace Family.
No, I don't know who that is.
The YouTube couple.
I was talking about. I want to talk about. I was watching this podcast called The Knuckleheads. There's 2 basketball players, Quentin Richardson and Darius Miles, and they had Jerry Ferrera, the turtle from
Teenage Mutant Ninja
No,
Turtles.
it's a fucking from Entourage. I don't think you've ever seen Entourage though.
But
he was. They were talking about how where'd he get his passion from sneakers from, which led me to like think about. He said something that led me to think about. In his time, they had like a very imaginative point of view. So did we when we were kids, but they don't have that anymore. And I mean like imaginative point of view where like, nigga, I legit thought Air Jordans made you jump higher.
Yeah.
Like that's what the marketing was doing at that time. I thought like some certain Nikes will make you run faster, like some certain shoes will make you cooler.
That's facts.
Like now, I feel like the kids aren't even naive a little bit to the point to believe that shit.
No, not at all. They know too much.
I think if we were to tell our kids when we have kids, like yo, I used to think Air Jordans made me. They'll be like, yo, you are retarded, like you stupid.
That like they could be 8-year-olds and be like, yo, you're a dumbass.
But I think that shit is needed though. Like a lot of shit that I've seen because I follow
like some imagination.
Yeah, some imagination. I follow this Twitter page where it shows like all '90s commercials.
Yeah.
Like the commercials was way better back then. Like in general, like just the corny shit that they used to do was better.
I used to just resonate more with that type of shit.
Wait, like one that I saw yesterday was McDonald's was trying to get. I think it was kids meals, kids Happy Meals or whatever, right? So they for Halloween they made lunch pails. But there was glow in the dark joints.
Yeah, and it had the McDonald's shit on it.
It was like something that you would get if you buy a Happy Meal. I don't even think they do that shit anymore. They still give you.
You still get toys
and shit.
Meals, yeah, they be bullshit though.
Exactly, like nigga, we used to get games in Happy Meals, like actual games.
I remember you got a Tamagotchi once. That shit was legendary.
We used to get Pokemon cards and shit and all shit and stuff like
toys
that.
And shit.
But I think that an imaginary point of view, like the storytelling from the imaginary point of view from companies needs to come back. I don't think there's...
Not because they don't have to anymore. They just want to buy shit.
That is true. Niggas just want to buy shit. Niggas just want to go straight and buy the product. They don't really care about what you feed them.
People only care about the...
But
a lot of people just care about the product.
You can tell that marketing still plays a point because anytime that Nike does one of these storylines for one of these athletes, or like MLB just did one for
that shit goes when they do the stuff for Serena Williams.
Nigga, that shit gets posted everywhere.
Yeah, when they do shit for Colin Kaepernick,
exactly.
That shit goes.
Like I was watching the old I almost said vintage. Damn, I was watching an old Yeezy commercial. It was a Yeezy commercial where like the kid would have nightmares or whatever, right? So since the Air Yeezy ones will glow in the dark. the guy was like, "Here, you knew like in that voice that white people
fire.
voice, like, here, hey, to me your new Air Yeezys or whatever, right?" And then like it would glow up in the dark, and he would go to sleep next to him and shit like that. Like that type of marketing is not used at all.
I think we'll go back to that because people are so in the real world now. They're gonna want to like some escape shit.
Now I fuck with that. I fuck with that type of marketing. I mean, as you can see from anybody, from all the fans who see our promos every Fridays, that we do that shit. Like I fuck with that type of marketing. That marketing is just dope to me. I like fuck with that a lot. This nigga's over here singing songs and shit. This nigga trying to come here and eat this pizza right now.
Honestly, yeah. Rest in peace, B.O.B.
This nigga, B.O.B. gonna come for your fucking head, nigga.
What are you gonna do? Coming out ungrateful coon. R.P. B.O.B. R.P. Maul from the Joe Budden podcast.
Relax. We're not gonna talk about that. Shout out to Maul. Shout out to Joe Budden podcast. Telatalk season 9, episode 10, the finale.
They said season 9 again.
I mean season 6, episode 10. This is the finale. Not gonna say nothing about that.
No, fuck these niggas, bro.
Alright.